Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And today, the first episode of the day, of course, double uploads. And we had a double upload yesterday, and you guys absolutely smashed the support, and you guys really liked the green screen. So we're definitely going to be sticking with that moving forward. It's been a lot of fun to use it, actually. I do quite like how it looks in the videos, so definitely happy with that purchase. So today, as you can tell by the title, we have gone ahead and sold the Galaxy Opal Vince. And at the time of recording this, I think that is a very, very good thing that I did. And you guys are going to see in a second how much I actually got for him. At the moment, he's selling for about 300. Earlier on, he was down to about 250. So the market is all over the place. And from last night, of course, we had the dunk contest, the skills contest, and the three-point shootout. And we have got some incredible cards to look at. And we might pick up one or two of them, but I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow when the All-Star MVP is in packs, because then I think they're going to be at their lowest. But you never know, I might pick up some in this video if I think the price is good. So we're going to be looking at a lot of cards, might be adding one or two players into the squad. And we might be selling off the Shaq as well, depending on how good that Bam Adebayo is, because I've heard amazing things about that card. So let's jump into it. So the limited time event today is a 2x multiplier on MT with ball drops in Triple Threat Online, which is a really nice event. So depending on how long today's video is, we might jump into a couple games of that, because I think I'm at the top few games. I think I'm 7-0 or 8-0, something like that. So we might jump into a game or two of that and see how we get on. In terms of the agenda today, we've got one domination, one Triple Threat Online, and then another Triple Threat Online. So nothing crazy. These two coincide perfectly, so I might do one game of domination with the Nets players and get both of them done in one game. But other than that, nothing really going on over here. Of course, if we win these games in Triple Threat Online today, that will be us moving up in that one. And of course, we've moved up a little bit in terms of the lifetime one as well. Moving on to single player. So I haven't played any more Triple Threat Online. We're still at 480. And I probably will wait for the next event before knocking out the next 20 wins, which will, of course, get us the Pink Diamond Surge, which is pretty damn nice, not going to lie. Pretty happy to be getting my hands on him, Moment challenges, still giving up the locker code. Locker code, wow. Error code. And if we go over to multiplayer challenges, still haven't been updated. I know it's All-Star Weekend, but surely these things could be scheduled ahead of time, but apparently not. So no new multiplayer challenges to play and no new moments challenges. And we haven't had a moments challenge in forever. The daily login today was a heat check, so let's see who we're going to get out of this. Hopefully someone high rated. It's going to be Glenn Robinson III. Definitely not going to be worth too much. We'll send him to the auctions and get him sold in due course. If you guys are looking to invest in players' heat check cards today, when that is the daily login pack, it is going to be a good day to pick them up. So we come down to auction outcomes. You can see we've got 9, we've got 8 diamond contract, and then the last one is going to be Vince. Before I show you how much I got for him, I will just show you guys at the moment he's selling for about 300k, 315 with the diamond contract. But like I said earlier on today, when I first got up this morning, he was selling for about 250 tops. MJ is down at 350, so the prices are just all over the place. But I managed to get 335,000 for him, so literally the exact same amount I paid for him is how much I got back for him. So I'm pretty happy with that, not going to lie. I do think his price is going to keep on coming down. It puts us just shy of 1 million MT, but I definitely do think that he's going to go down in price. Still in packs for another 2 days, but not only that, he's going to be in packs when they drop in the All-Star MVP. And of course, that's very, well, it's definitely going to be a pink diamond at minimum. It might even be a Galaxy Opal. I don't know, it depends who it is. If it's someone ridiculous, if it's an MJ or a Giannis, they might do it. They probably won't at this point in the year, to be fair, but you never know with 2K. They've dropped Galaxy Opals into packs, so anything is possible. But yeah, since yesterday, we have got Aaron Gordon, we've got Buddy Hield, we've got Myles Bridges already there, Bam Adebayo, and Derek Jones Jr. So those 4 cards being added into packs, of course, massively affected the price of this Vince, and that is why this morning he was down so cheap. And then obviously all of these players as well, they're all going to go down in price tomorrow as well, in my opinion anyway. I think they will. Myles Bridges yesterday was like 40k. Now that all these cards have been added in, I think he's down at like 25k. So I think tomorrow is going to be the time to pick up all of these cards, and I think I am actually going to want to pick up all of those cards. So I'm very happy with selling Vince, getting that much MT back for him when I could buy him back probably tomorrow for about 250k if I wanted to, but I don't even think that's going to be worth it. Steve Nash, I think, is someone I'm going to invest heavily in. But this year with 2K, you just don't know whether or not it's worth it or not. You don't know whether next week they're just going to keep this trend of dropping like super ridiculously high rated cards. I mean, these 4 diamonds right here, They're basically pink diamonds and possibly even Galaxy Opals in disguise. Their stats and badges are that good. So yeah, if 2K keep doing that, then the rest of this year is just going to be different cards, but with the same stats and same badges. Everyone is going to be as good as each other. They're just going to have different cards, so it's a little bit annoying. But anyway, we will go ahead and take a look at the stats of the new players. I'm actually really excited to get into some of them because I've seen gameplays and I've heard amazing things about the majority of the new cards. I don't think any of them are bad. I think they're all incredible. So we come over to the moment section, and the first card we come across is going to be from the Heat, and it is Derrick Jones Jr. He's coming in at about 60k. He's actually pretty valuable for a diamond card, and there is good reason why. So we will compare him to Zion Williamson. I know we compared the Myles Bridges to Zion, but it is the same situation with Derrick Jones Jr. Both power forwards that can play the small forward position. So, in terms of the badges, 20 Hall of Fame compared to 11, and Derrick Jones Jr. comes in with quick first step. We have got Giant Slayer, which is of course very nice, contact finisher, obviously, and then gold badges, Intimidator, clamps, quick draw, range extender as well, very nice. And in terms of his stats, again, comparing him to the Zion, 97 driving layup, 89 3-pointers, nice. 84 mid-range, not the best, but 99 dunking across the board. 86 ball control, so he's speed boosting. Really nice defense, plus 19 on the steal compared to Zion, and plus 10 on the speed, which is big. So really, really nice card. Is he worth 60k? No. Well, actually, to be fair, like, it is an incredible card. So yes, he probably is worth 60k. Would I recommend paying that for him? No, because I think tomorrow he will be down in price. If I can get him for about 40k, I think that is going to be a very good price. He's going to come down. He's going to come down without a doubt. When the MVP goes into those packs, loads of people are going to be ripping them, and people are going to know it's their last chance of pulling these cards, so their value is going to come down before it goes up. Next up, Bam Adebayo, who his price has been all over the place today, my guys. Like, he was at 100k earlier on today, not selling. Then a couple of hours ago, he was up at nearly 200k, and now he's back down at like 100k. So he is just all over the place. But let me tell you, this card is disgusting. So we will compare him to Moses Malone because they're both 6'10" centers as standard. 25 Hall of Fame badges on a diamond card, 25, and 27 gold badges as well. Like, the cards are just ridiculous at the moment. This weekend and this week have just been utterly unreal. Catch and shoot, hot zone hunter, green machine, flexible release, dimer as well with clamps, defensive leader, contact finisher, post move lockdown, and then gold badges, rebound chaser, intimidator. We've got box, we have got dead eye on him as well, corner specialist, quick draw and range extender, and floor general. So Bam Adebayo looking absolutely disgustingly good. 90 driving layup. He's got the post game as well. He's got the post fade of 92 and post hook of 88, but post moves of 52. So bit of a discrepancy right there. But mid range 88, three ball at a 90, driving dunk of a 90. He can speed boost, like, seriously. Defensively, incredible on the perimeter or interior, incredible rebounding, and 86 speed. I mean, this card is utterly, utterly unreal. Definitely going to be my starting power forward. Well, no, not my starting power forward, because I've got Giannis there. Maybe move Giannis to the small forward position. I don't know. We're going to have a little think about that in a minute when we get through all these players. But Bam Adebayo looking utterly ridiculous. And only 100k for a card that good, it is an absolute steal. But again, we are going to wait until tomorrow to pick him up. Again, he is going to come down in price, in my opinion. And I think the market's going to be flooded with them. Overnight is probably going to be the best time to pick him up. But I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow. Before I head off to work, I'll probably try and bid on all of these cards. I imagine they will be buy nows. I think Bam Adebayo will come down to being a buy now, especially if tonight he's already down. Okay, now he's back up 170k. So yeah, he has gone up big time in price. But yeah, earlier on today he was 100k as standard. Next up, Myles Bridges, who was of course in packs yesterday. He was 25k earlier. He has gone back up a bit to about 30k, but again tomorrow he should be down to around 20k, and I'll happily pick him up for that price because again he's a card I definitely want to get into the squad. And we move on to Aaron Gordon, 270k. My God, his price has been all over the place. He was like 180k earlier, and now he's up at like 250k. That's insane. But anyway, let's take a look at his stats. So a 6'9" power forward. So finally a power forward that isn't undersized significantly. 26 Hall of Fame badges, the same as the diamond cards are getting. We've got catch and shoot, green machine, flexible release, quick first step, Clamps and Intimidator, which is massive, Contact Finisher, and then gold badges. We've got Defensive Leader, Deadeye, Quick Draw, Range Extender as well. We're getting to the point of the year where every card has all of the important badges and all their stats are just the same because they're all that good. Who can we compare him to? Paul Millsap is my starting small forward, I think. So let's compare him to him. So +8 on the driving layup. Shooting's up a little bit. Driving dunk and standing dunk at 99. Passing is very nice. The defensive stats are ridiculous. Perimeter D of a 94, an interior D of 89. Speed-wise at 99, a lateral quickness of 95, and vertical of 99 as well. Aaron Gordon looking ridiculous. Is he worth 200k? Probably not. Tomorrow, will he be a lot cheaper? Yes, he will be, and I think his price will come down to about 150k, and I think that will be worth picking up, so I probably will be picking him up tomorrow. I don't know. I think I'm going to be making purchases on the majority of these players because they are just so damn good. I reckon all of their prices are going to go sky high when they are out of packs, which will, of course, be next week. So I'm going to try and remember not to miss anyone out. So far, we've looked at these two Heat guys. We looked at Aaron Gordon, and then I think the last card is the Pink Diamond Buddy Hield, who is selling for just over 100,000 MT, and this card is disgusting. So I think in terms of shooting badges, I think he has every badge Hall of Fame at the shooting category apart from like 3. He's got all of the rest at Hall of Fame levels. We've got catch and shoot, corner specialist. We've got clamps, range extender, contact finisher, quick draw, quick first step, hot start, hot zone hunter, green machine, flexible release, deadeye, clutch shooter. I mean, it is a ridiculous card, and he's even got floor general and diver on gold as well. In terms of his stats, 96 driving layup, 97 mid, 98 3 with a 90 driving dunk, 92 ball handling, 90 perimeter D, and 94 speed. Absolutely ridiculous. If we compare him to the Richard Jefferson right here, pretty even, but passing goes to Buddy Hield and shooting goes to Buddy Hield as well. But he is, he's a little bit shorter to be fair. But I don't know. I just think this Buddy Hield in terms of badges, 28 compared to 17, that is quite a bit significant difference. So Buddy Hield again looks absolutely ridiculous. I believe that is all the cards from yesterday. Yeah, they dropped 4 more. So that is what we've had a look at today. So coming over to the squad, this is, of course, our main squad. We've got the Donovan Mitchell in there because it is a really nice card. So what is going to change? Well, I think a lot is going to change. I think that the Pink Diamond Buddy Hield can come in at the backup shooting guard position. I think that is a definite good move to make. And then we've got the rest of them. They're all small forwards and power forwards, but they're all undersized. So I think Pink Diamond Aaron Gordon can come in at the backup power forward position. And then at the backup small forward position, I think it's either going to be Derrick Jones Jr. or Myles Bridges. It's going to be one of the two. And then we have Bam Adebayo as well. I want to get him into the squad, maybe at the backup centre position. Bam Adebayo. But Shaq, now a lot of you guys have said to sell up that Shaq because he's not too dissimilar from his Amethyst. At the moment, Shaq is selling for, he was selling earlier for about 100k. I think I probably still could get just about 100k for him. Does this one have a bid? It does. So we could still get about 100k for Shaq. And if we go over to this one right here, actually we'll have to go back to the squad to compare him. So let's compare him to his Amethyst version as we come down here. Now they are quite, I don't know, there's quite a lot of differences. 10 Hall of Fame against 20 Hall of Fame, but the Amethyst one does still have Intimidator, which is one of the most important badges in my opinion. The 92 driving layup compared to 79, that is quite a big difference. Post moves, pretty similar to be fair. 72 post fade isn't really going to be something I'll go to anyway, so it doesn't really matter that the Amethyst is 55. Mid-range of 69 compared to 54. It's a little bit of a difference. I have taken a couple of mid-ranges with the Pink Diamond one. Passing's the same. Dunking is pretty similar. 95 driving dunk compared to 85. I guess that is a little bit of a difference. Defensively, pretty similar. Again, nothing too dissimilar in there. And then the speed, we've got +9 on lateral quickness. That is quite a difference. And then +7 on the speed and acceleration. So is it worth having my one for an extra 100k that I could free up? I'm not too sure, especially if we add in this Bam Adebayo, who definitely is going to be one of the best centers in the game. I mean, that card is just utterly disgusting. I don't know why I've gone there. He's not part of the Hornets. He's part of the who is it? The Heat right there. But yeah, that's nearly 200k on a diamond card. I don't know about that one, Chief. But basically, these cards are Galaxy Opals in disguise. I mean, 25 Hall of Fame badges. If we come over to the token market, Galaxy Opals, Penny Hardaway, 17. Grant Hill comes in with 20, I believe, 19. Tony Parker, 23. And then David Robson with 21, or no, 20 on the dot. So these diamonds coming in with these many Hall of Fame badges, it is absolutely insane. And then the Galaxy Opal's coming in. Look at that. Vince is ending now for 282. So I did really well. In my opinion, I'm really happy that I sold him when I did. Like I said, tomorrow I reckon we can buy him back for cheaper. Even MJ. An MJ with 38 Hall of Fame badges and basically 99 stats everywhere offensively and defensively. You can't get better than this, guys. You just cannot get better than this. Sure, you can give him a couple of extra Hall of Fame badges, but it's not going to make too much difference. So this is an end game shooting guard right there. So if I didn't have my Brandon Roy sitting here, but even he now is a little bit outdated. 21 Hall of Fame badges. They're dropping diamond cards with more Hall of Fame badges than my Galaxy Opal. Brandon Roy, that is just insane. But yeah, the market is just all over the place right now. It is an absolute shambles. So tomorrow I think is going to be a very exciting day because I will look to pick both of these guys up. Look to pick up Myles Bridges, look to pick up Aaron Gordon and Buddy Hield. So we could have a massive MT spending spree, getting all five of those guys. Not just because I want to play with them, because I do want to play with them, but I think as investments, I think it is a very, very smart thing to do. And then the other investment I am going to want to make is picking up Steve Nash's, and as many Steve Nash's as I can make, because this guy, it is criminal that this guy is this cheap. 27 Hall of Fame badges. There is no way that this card doesn't go up in price. There is absolutely no way this card doesn't go up in price. And again, it's going to be a lot cheaper tomorrow. Well, I don't know about a lot cheaper. He can't really get much cheaper. I think he'll probably go down to like 10k, maybe 10k on the nose, maybe like 10 to 12k for him. But yeah, definitely I'm going to try and pick up as many as him as I can, because when they're out of packs, I think they're only going to go up in price. I mean, every card in this batch, obviously apart from like Shaq and Kenny, even Shaq's decent, but every other card here is incredible. Chauncey Billups is going to go up in price as well, in my opinion, but everyone else is going to go up in price. Chauncey Billups is quite a low risk investment, to be fair, because he is so cheap, literally like 4,000 MT for this card, 19 Hall of Fame badges, unreal. So a lot of investments are going to be made and a lot of purchases are going to be made by tomorrow, but I'm not going to bite the bullet just yet. Even though I saw this Myles Bridges earlier at 25k, sorry, I thought, tomorrow he's going to be even cheaper. And yeah, I am really excited to play with all these cards. I think Myles Bridges is probably the worst out of the bunch with the 89 mid-range and 91.3. I think the other cards are better, the newer ones that we've just got today. I mean, this Derrick Jones Jr. looks absolutely ridiculous with the... Oh, no, actually, he's only got the 84 mid and the 89.3, but dunking-wise and defensively, can switch any position. Aaron Gordon looks ridiculous. Buddy Hield looks ridiculous. It's just about, like, how are we going to fit these guys into my squad? I do not know. And then, bam, Adebayo as well, not even to mention him. So, I don't know. Should I sell my Shaq? Probably should. But I reckon he might go back up in price a little bit, maybe up to about like 120k. We bought him for 140, which wasn't a bad price to pay at the time, because I did think he was going to be in my squad for quite some time. But they just keep, literally like every week, they're dropping better and better cards. It is hard to keep up. But we are now going to get into some comments, because we've got a lot of comments from yesterday's 2 videos, of course. So we're going to jump into them. And then in the second video of the day, we're probably going to jump into some Triple Threat online gameplay. Not least because there is, of course, this event going on. But like I said, we are nearly at the top of the rewards board. So hopefully we can get some really nice rewards from the gameplay. I might just bite the bullet and pick up one of those cards, to be fair. But in that gameplay, we are going to run with the Diamond Ben Simmons to see what he is like. But anyway, let's jump into the comments. So like I said, we had so many people saying that you are loving the green screen. So massive shout out to you guys for the support on that. And you said to make myself a little bit smaller from the first video. So I did that in the second one. And today will be a little bit smaller as well. So I hope it is a good size right now. First comment of the day is going to be from Clip. When do you think they will update the token market? I have most of the legacy players. So do I. I've got all sets ready to lock in. Their prices have stayed pretty much the same, about 40k for Thurmond. Wow, that is so cheap. That is criminally cheap. Phil Chenier still got his value, which is good, but Mark Price has come down massively. From this set, Bill Walton was expensive. He's now really cheap, so I cannot believe how cheap these sets are. 200 tokens you can lock these in for, but I guess the Galaxy Opal token market, it just doesn't even matter anymore, does it? We're mid-February and it doesn't even matter about these cards. There are better diamonds out there than these cards, and that is just absolutely ridiculous. So 2K have kind of shot themselves in the foot. It's just all over the place. But anyway, when do I think they'll update it? It should be at the end of the month. Apparently, we're meant to be getting some good content around the leap year, so February the 29th. So maybe that'll be the update then. But we should definitely get one in February. They should be doing one a month now. So fingers crossed in February. All right, next up, Thomas the Boss. Who do you think is better, Diamond Myles Bridges or Pink Diamond Antoine Walker? Diamond Myles Bridges. That card is fantastic. The badges that card has Absolutely ridiculous. Size-wise, of course, Anton Walker is 6'8" or 6'9". Myles Bridges at 6'6". So if you need a power forward, Anton Walker. If you need a small forward, Myles Bridges for sure. Next up, Peter says, I bought Nash for 29k now. He's way cheaper. Do you think he'll go up in price? So at the moment, like I've just shown, he's like under 15k. He's definitely going to go up. I don't know how much he's going to go up to. Maybe 30k, maybe 40k, maybe even 50k. You just don't know at this point. It just depends who else is going to be dropped in the next couple of weeks. But 29k, I still don't think is a bad price, to be fair. For a card that good, it is just hard to believe that he is that cheap. Joshua Duffin asks, what is Larry Bird's price? I imagine it is not much at all. Let me try and find Larry Bird. He is still over 100k, about 150k. Is he worth it? Not too sure. 19 Hall of Fame badges. Again, we're getting diamond cards with better badges and arguably better stats. Larry Bird coming in with the 85 speed. All of the new diamonds coming in with like high 90s on their speed. So I'd probably say hold back on Larry Bird and pick up one of the new cards. Next up, Austin Day says, what is the reward for All-Star Flash? It is 200 tokens. But if you're looking at it in just for tokens, obviously don't do that. Go for the legacy players instead, Series 1 and Series 2. Next up, Johnny Massa says, all I'm saying is point guard Diamond Ben Simmons, surrounded by the biggest and best 3-and-D players, is the best take in the game. Great D and kills Smalls. Take him in the post cheese with a blow-by. His price also dropped a good amount. So, of course, the one we got from the locker code wasn't a point guard. I believe he's talking about the glitch Ben Simmons over here. Point guard going for 150k. That is really goddamn cheap, isn't it? Wow, okay. So, yeah, if you surround him by high tall players as well, it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that is a card that is very, very cheap. EK says, what card should I invest in to make the most MT? I mean, at the moment, it is so tough to know who to invest in. But I would definitely say any of the new cards, any card from here, I think is going to go up in price. Even the MJ and even the Vince, realistically, I think are going to go up in price. We saw what happened with people like T-Mac. We saw what happened with people like these guys originally before they were dropped back into packs or into locker codes. So, yeah, I would definitely say any of the new All-Star cards, any of the Diamond Moments cards that have just dropped from All-Star Weekend. I mean, these are all such good cards. Even this Bam going for like 200k, I think he is going to go up in price. And obviously, he's going to come down tomorrow, but then he will go back up in price. Ethan Erickson, do you think the 4-star Evo could go along with the Ruby Kobe? So, of course, he is alluding to the weekly challenge over here. If I complete a 4-star Evo with any Evo card for 4k, and that's a weekly challenge. So, do I think it's to do with Kobe? I don't think so, because we don't even have the card yet, so it'd be very hard to do a 4-star Evo in however long they're actually going to give us. I do think that code is going to be coming on the 24th, because obviously then that is 24th of February, 24th of the second month. That's Gigi's number and Kobe's number, so I don't think we'll be getting that just yet, or they might drop it in the All-Star game, because of course Adam Silver today, the commissioner, came out and said that the MVP award is going to be renamed the Kobe Bryant MVP award, so they might be dropping it tonight. We will wait and see. All right, next up, Kevin Sanchara says, when do you think the auction house prices will go up? I think even on Monday we will see it start climbing back up, and then by the end of the week I think the market will be in such a different position to what it is today. I think prices will be a lot higher. I think this weekend is a low, and I think it can only go up. Surely it can only go up. Next up, Jason Taylor. Since the Donovan Mitchell code came out, I invested in 10 of the 93 overalls for 3k a piece. Was this a good investment, or will he stay at this price? It wouldn't surprise me if he went up, to be fair, because he does, of course, lock in for that pink diamond Zach LaVine. But the thing is, they are dropping so many cards that are now better than that Zach LaVine. I'm not too sure how much difference it's going to make to this Donovan Mitchell. I think so many people have got given this card literally for just putting in the locker code. So will he go up too much? Probably not. He might go up to like 5, 10k, but you might be waiting a long time for that investment to pay up. Next up, Joe Morty says, sell Pink Diamond Shaq and buy the Amethyst. They are basically the same. So I do have the Amethyst Shaq. And let's just take a look at Shaq here and see if I can get 100k on buy now, or if there are loads of buy nows up on the auction house. So there's not too many, to be fair, up at 100k. So I can cash in and get basically 100k back for him. So should I do that? I probably should. And then if I'm going to buy the Bam Adebayo, he can become my starting centre, because that card is just going to be absolutely unreal. So I don't know. I love this Shaq card, man. I love the Shaq. No, I love the Shaq. I don't need the MT just yet. And like I said, I reckon his price will go back up along with every card's price in the next couple of weeks. Next up, Jackson says, should I buy the new Diamond Bridges and replace him with my Diamond Kelly Oubre? So literally, like, that Kelly Oubre came out a couple of days ago, but already has been forgotten about. But it is still a fantastic card, and he's selling for about 25k. He's come down massively. Should you replace him with the, who did you say? The Myles Bridges? I would say so, to be fair. I think the Myles Bridges, from what I can remember, is better. He's got a lot more Hall of Fame badges added for sure. So, yeah, I'd say so. And you can get him for about the same price. So, it's definitely an upgrade for no extra MT. So, definitely go for that. Next up, Z says, 4-star Evo is good, but the reward should be higher for completing an Evo that hard in a week. It definitely should be. I mean, that is tough. That is really tough, especially with them not adding any new Evo cards this week. So, unless you've got a card in your club, I mean, you could have done all of the 4-star Evo cards out there. I don't think there's any you can get from the auction house that are 4-star Evos. So, very strange one from 2K to do right there. Alright, next up, Big Shot Bob says, the Pink Diamond Clyde is dumb good. I don't care he doesn't have clamps because he plays like he does. He locked up Vince to 17 points and my Nash had 17 points. So, Pink Diamond Clyde, yeah, very nice card. I just don't have any space in my squad for him. With all these new players I want to try out. I mean, I haven't even tried out Donovan Mitchell yet in Unlimited, and he looks fantastic on the face of it. So, they are just dropping so many cards. I cannot keep up. Next up, Sylvia says, who is your favourite player of all time? So a bit of a change in pace on the questions. I really, really did love Shaq. I love a big man who could dominate down in the paint. I just think it looks awesome. The drop steps, the dunks, the crashing of the backboards. Shaq is definitely up there, but everyone else, all of the other all-time greats are obviously fantastic. All right, next up, Jacob Sanders got Dion Waiters from the weekly wheelspin. Is it worth getting him to a diamond or just buying someone like Steve Nash or Chauncey Billups? I would say get Dion Waiters up because he is a very nice card, but even at this stage of the game, I mean, he is long to Evo up. I think his Evo is 500 points from Diamond, from Ruby to Amethyst, and I think it's like 1,500 points from Amethyst to Diamond. There's a lot of grinding to do when you can just buy a Chauncey Billups for 5,000 MT. So I would say save your time, pick up Billups or pick up Steve Nash. You know, he's not much more expensive and is a lot better. All right, next up, Dylan McGrath says, I sniped a Pink Diamond Marcus off for 70k with a diamond contract. Should I sell him and get someone else? And if so, who should I get? I already have 300k to get a centre. I would say sell him and pick yourself up Diamond Bam Adebayo. That card is absolutely ridiculous. I can't understate how good that card is in terms of his stats. And apparently he's got a really nice release as well. So I'm very much looking forward to picking him up. Next up, Cubs fan says, do you think any of the New Year's resolution cards will increase in price? Sitting on a few rondos I got for less than 20k each and want to know if I should wait or not. So New Year's resolution set is of course for the Pink Diamond Bill Russell, who does Evo to a 98. And he's sitting on some rondos, who is here I believe. No, that is DeMar DeRozan. No, he's not here either, is he? Yeah, he is. So you picked him up for 20k. Looks like he is still, I don't know actually, I think he might be a little bit cheaper than 20k to be fair. I would say sell up. I don't think this card is going to go up in price. I think this set is probably at its limit because you've got you've got 3 pink diamonds that are obviously going to be more expensive. Even Gilbert is down 100k. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So the Bill Russell doesn't have that much value now, sadly. Bam Adebayo is probably better than him already, and you can buy that card without having to lock in a whole set. So I would sell up now, cut your losses, or maybe wait a week or two. Because this weekend things are just all over the place. Alright, and then we're going to get on to the last comment of the day. I will save some of these comments for the second video today, just because there is so many of them. You guys absolutely kill the support, and I cannot thank you guys enough. T-Fam says, should I sell Opel MJ? At the time you are watching this, I would say probably yes. Well, I don't know actually, 400k, he's probably not going to get much cheaper than that. I would say no, just hold on to him. He might come down in price tomorrow. Obviously, with this All-Star MVP going into packs, he might come down a little bit. But after that, he's then just going to go up and up. Vince Carter still like 230k, or 270k. Prices is just all over the place. I don't understand what's going on this year, but we are in a fantastic position. 2,000 tokens, 1 million MT. Shaq as well, already in the club. And a couple of other players that are worth quite a bit of MT. So tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day. We're going to be picking up the majority of those Moments cards, which I cannot wait to do. Let me know down below who you think is the best card from all the Moments cards yesterday. I think it is the Bam Adebayo as a centre who can speed boost, shoot, and drive as well as he can. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. As usual, stay tuned for the second one, which will be dropping in 3 hours' time. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.